All right, we are on the boundary trail. Get my trail app going here. Got Jeff from Puyallup with me, Greg from Canada. Basically doing a lot of the stuff I did last year on September 24th. A ride that ended in injury and running out of gas in the dark and rain. That's not going to happen. I've got a gallon of gas with me. I've measured the distance of the ride. We just got it. Woo, getting the fun routes already. So we're going to go down the boundary trail until we get to number 3. We're going to take a right there. Then we're going to go down to 80. Then we're going to head south until we get to Forest Service Road 90. We're going to go for about 5 miles on 90 until we hit trail number 2. Then we'll be riding 2 back up to Boundary Trail. We're going to take Boundary Trail for about 15 miles, including the first 3 miles we're doing here, back to the trailhead, and do perhaps a couple of optional trails along the way. Okay, we've got Jeff in front of us with the brand new got the brand new 318. He's got the cheater on the back, and he's got the Shinko fatty up front. Pretty sure he's running tubeless in the rear. One wrong turn here, and you're going to need more than 2 people to carry a bike back up onto the trail. So going off the edge here, bad idea. Wash down trail or something like that. So, whoa, talking too much. Stupid. Good crash though. The feeling we're at Shark Rock right now. Get ourselves a nice little first switchback of the day. Probably not the last. It can't be all that bad, or I would have heard more about it.
Yeah, it just looks bad on film.
Yeah. Having fun?
Yeah.
Nice. Some nice turns. There's no naked women on these trips, but you get some pretty good eye candy nonetheless.
Yeah, I couldn't pass it.
No, I was going to say, actually, anytime you see something scenic, stop and take a look.
Yeah, yeah.
You never know when you get to see it again. Hey, is that the shark right there?
Yeah, we're Shark Rock. So
Woo!
here's one unfortunate thing. I'm pretty sure we're on the trail. It's just...
So right now, Jeff's helmet is about 4 feet below me. So fairly good amount of drop here. We're going to be coming up this later today. That should be fun. I think we'll be using the engine that time. Let's see if I can bump my bike out. And come on, you fat pig. I think I got it. I did it. Woo! Graham Jarvis, look out. Here comes Tiger Tanker.
Just hit your rear brakes, slide around.
Park this thing here. So I've got my front brake on right now, and I'm just dragging the rear wheel around the turn. That's a nice 1,000-foot drop, but you won't make it all the way to the bottom. You get stuck in the trees first. Birds can pick at you for a couple of years. Okay. Pull it around. And we're good. Power assist. Jeff's been riding for years, but only seriously for about a year, he says. And he was doing a lot of... What the hell do we got here? Oh, we're going between rocks. I'm like, God, I hope we don't go below there. I was thinking, that wouldn't be nice. Whew, this shark rock is something else. This will cure you of a fear of exposure and gnar. Took me 2 years. And I still respect this stuff. That one was a tricky one. Ghost bike the bike there. It's going off that cliff there. All right, we're at the intersection of number 3 and Boundary Trail in a little fork here, and right above us was the Shark Rock stuff that we think we're coming back to, and fog's rolling in a little bit. Now we're going to take number 3 to number 80 to Forest Service Road 90. Notice that the trail has kind of a rut to it, and that's because this ride area is only open from probably mid-July to early October. So not even 3 months. And at the beginning, it's going to be wet. And then towards the end of the season, when the rains start back up again, it'll be wet again. And so when people are climbing up this stuff, when they start climbing up this stuff, it gets chewed up a little bit. Probably about halfway down the Craggy Peak trail. So far, nothing particularly challenging about this one, but beautiful trail. This is a good slalom course. The trees are just growing around the trail just perfectly. Nice, fun, technical ride. Can't go fast enough to hurt yourself. If this looks fun, it is. Oh yeah, grinning from ear to ear on this. Woohoo! We are leaving the paved Forest Service Road 90, going up trail number 2. Going to have a fun climb, I think. See, like that? A little bit of momentum, like nothing. Good stuff. Number 2 trail. Going up to number 1, the boundary trail. Oh, a little off the trail action. A little creek action. Number 2 here, going up, not nearly as root infested as number 80 was going down. I think number 80 going up there would be a pretty fair challenge for a lot of people because of some of those roots were pretty darn tall. We haven't gotten into that quite yet here, though we might. Number 80 over there looked like it had had some issues with water drainage coming through the trail. That was pretty good. A-line route. Pop a little wheelie there, cover the gap. Switchback time, getting a little gnarlier, getting some elevation. Then we got about 3,500 feet to climb, I'd guess, which is a pretty good climb. Big route. Yoo-hoo! So far the switchbacks here, sharp, steep, but not really hard. See what happens when we get farther up. I think it's a little rockier. Because everything right here, the higher you get, the rockier it gets. Right now, nothing but nice soil. We are going up to number 1 now, Alpha Forest Service Road 90, and we're getting some just fantastic trail here. Lots of roots, good soil though, lots of switchbacks, gaining elevation. A lot of creek crossings that are dry, but this number 2 trail is really quite impressive. Yeah, that's a big old tree. Holy shit. Somebody put their initials or something in that one. Field of Dreams meets Field of Roots. Woohoo! Sometimes I just give it a little throttle. I'll take the road less traveled. Ooh. The A-line. Tells me we're going down and then back up again. So we're supposed to be coming back to the number 1 trail. Pretty close to the top, I think. So, all right, back on number 1, headed back. We have about 20 miles back to the beginning of the boundary trail. By the time we're done and then finished going back to the trucks, we will have gone 60 miles on this trail. Looking for water. We just we're on Dark Mountain, Dark Meadow. And gonna make the big climb out of this nice meadow. Won't be able to see much, but a nice meadow. Kind of a cool trail that goes in and out of it. I might see it when I do a switchback. There it is. Dusty affair. Steep with some humorous rock placement. easy as it looks. Okay, made it out of that mess. Woo! And now for the view. Dark meadow, dark mountain. This is the spot, yep. Yeah. I do. Take it easy. This is on the Boundary Trail, probably about 3 miles from Dark Mountain. Not the worst in the world. Clonk, clonk. Just as I said that, I smashed my handguard against the bush with a tree that wanted to poke me down there. Brief moment of ay caramba. Number 1. Back to the view. That's Shark Rock over there, I think. And that's where we're headed. Cut that big monster out of the way. Thank you, whoever you were. Alright. I think this is where the serious root action is. So, filming this. Here's where I got hurt. Right there. That root. I know. Stupid fucking thing. Yeah, went straight into that thing. Flipped over the bars a year ago. Ooh, a challenging one. Gonna go up Shark Rock. Howdy guys. Some kick-ass riding, huh? Jeff said something interesting. He said, have you ever been to Shark Rock? And I said, I don't know. I may have. And he goes, no, there's no may have. If you've done Shark Rock, you know it. And sure enough, just like Mount Clifty, you know that you've done it. This one requires some burst right here, just like that. Safe side, we took a little break here to get our full energy back for the final challenging part of the ride. Shark Rock. Got the monster granite mountain above us. Hopefully a rock doesn't fall on our heads right now and kill us. All day and following a couple of two strokes, starting to really feel the oily smell. Makes you a little nauseous. Yeah, don't go down there. Okay, that's a couple turns. The good one at the top. Two. There we are. This is it. My tire is maybe I can ride it. I don't like the way the bike's idling right now. Alright, so I stayed on the bike. Well, if you want to practice your switchbacks, come on out to Short Rock. There's a bunch of different shapes and sizes. Rocky, dirty, steep, up, down, scenic, frightening, fun. Good time was had by everyone.